Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we have some pretty awesome information confirming quite a few things regarding fusions as well as new legendaries down the road, which we were going to get eventually, but we have information here regarding fusion, which is pretty exciting stuff. So Niantic a while ago did accidentally release Kyurem Black and White to get those through the rewards in Go Battle League, an accident, right? A few people were able to get it, which led people to think that Kyurem Black and White were going to be released by themselves just like that. You catch them and it's over like that, which they very well could still do that, but we have confirmation here through leaks, data mine information that fusion is going to be taking place. So if you powered up Kyurem, Reshiram, or Zekrom, those are actually going to be beneficial for you. And I did actually power up my Kyurem just a little bit more here. Now we're going to take a look at these and see what we have going on as well as the data mine information, because it's pretty exciting stuff. But folks, before we continue on, if you can give this video a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. Now I still have a few questions on how this is going to work, but first let's go ahead and go over the information here. So Calyrex, is that how you say its name? It is going to be a psychic and grass type, I do believe, right? And that is going to be able to have a fusion mechanic with these two kind of horse-like style things. We're going to look at those stats here in a second. This is uncharted territory for me when it comes down to these Pokemon. So yeah, okay, they do look amazing. I will say that they look pretty cool. All right, so fusion for Kyurem into Reshiram and Zekrom to become Kyurem Black and Kyurem White. So it's going to be happening. You're going to be able to fuse them. Now my question here is, what's the priority combat power? I have a Reshiram completely maxed out, and I have a Kyurem that's not completely maxed out, and the Kyurem is shiny. I do believe somebody told me that if the Kyurem is shiny, then the actual Reshiram Black or White will become shiny too. We'll have to see. I don't know if the mechanics will change for Pokemon Go. But again, I'm still curious as to how the combat power is going to balance out if they're both not at the same level, or if one's maxed out and one's not powered up. We'll just have to wait and see how that does go forward. And then we do have the next one here, which is going to be Lunala as well as Sigaleo fusing with Necrozma. So that's going to be another thing. We already had an idea that that was going to take place. And if you're wondering, oh, the challenge that they said, Niantic, right, that we have to work together during the Global Go Fest, what are the rewards going to be? It's going to be shiny Sigaleo and shiny Lunala in the raids, which is going to, I do believe, start handing out fusion energy, because we do have something in here that's referring to something called fusion energy. And I do believe, like I was talking about, it's going to probably work like megas. So shout out to my leaker. He is amazing. All the information that they did relate to me and I relate to you is seemingly coming true. Didn't doubt you for a second, buddy. Okay, so looking pretty amazing here. A lot of new stuff is going to be coming. Again, I have a few questions. I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing the energy from these raids kind of in an exchange like Mega Energy. And then, but the other thing I'm wondering is the priority combat power. Who's gonna, what's going on there, right? All right, next up, we do have Dawnwing's Necrozma, a lunar fusion energy. So there you go. That's pretty much giving it away that we are going to be getting energy for these, and it is going to be something that is going to be timed when you do I wouldn't call them mega evolve, but when you fuse them, it is going to essentially be like mega style, right? You're going to have a timer. Again, there's going to be no effects for these. They're just going to become extremely strong. Okay, it's going to be so cool. This is exciting stuff. But not only that, apparently, you know, Necrozma Dawnwings, all these things are going to be shiny right out the gate. So yeah, you're going to be able to get those shiny. All right, let's go ahead and start this video right about now. I'm just going to take a look at a few of my Pokemon here, and then we're going to look at the stats of some of these newer Pokemon so you can see what's going on here and have an idea to what to expect in the future. All right, so we're going to go ahead and look up my Kyurem, Reshiram, and Zekrom here. I haven't powered up my Zekrom. I do have two 98s. It's going to be a 15, 15, 14, which is essentially a functional 100. Okay, let's be real. Anybody who knows that that's a damn 100. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and revive that Reshiram there. So I powered this one up because Reshiram is a good Pokemon. Zekrom is a good Pokemon too. I just had enough candies for this one, and I had 100, so I was more motivated to power it up. Although again, the 98 is essentially 100 here. So This one's maxed out. I don't know if you're going to need to have Fusion Flare to make the fusion actually happen. It would make sense. I don't know if you would need both of their signature moves. I don't think you would need Glaciate on your Kyurems, but hey, and so this is mine here. Unfortunately, it is going to be a 14, 15, 15, but it's a shiny and best buddy. So come on. I had to power this one up. Down 1 point from attack, a little unfortunate, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, okay? I'll lose CMP up against another one that has 15, okay? If that even happens. One Dragon Breath ahead of me, and you'll be able to take the win, okay? Okay. All right, so moving on, I had that Zekrom there, so as you can see, it's kind of just opposite. 15 in attack for the Zekrom, and then the Reshiram is going, or the Kyurem is going to be 14. So yeah, haven't powered this one up. Don't have enough candies to completely max it out. So that's going to be Kyurem Black if you do fuse it with this one here. It's going to be obviously Kyurem White when you fuse it with Reshiram. So I'm probably going to go Reshiram Kyurem White first. Hey, we'll just have to see how this does work. But get excited, folks. This is crazy. Again, I have a few questions. Which one is going to take the priority combat power? If you have, say, one already maxed out at level 50, that would be cool if they just said, hey, whoever has the highest combat power, we'll just go with that one. All right, so you got 50. Good, cool. So you don't even need to max out your Reshiram potentially, or your Kyurems. I don't know, just guessing. It might just be the combat power of your other ones, so who knows. All right, so taking a look at the Quasi here, I'm just giving you a visual. It's probably gonna work in the same way. Mega Energy, use it, and then you'll have a timer, except for there's gonna be no effects for the fusion that we are gonna be getting when it comes down to these ones here. So again, I haven't even shown you the new Pokemon that we're going to be seeing that I mentioned in the beginning that is going to be riding on these horses when it does fuse with them. Again, this is uncharted territory for me. I've seen them before, and I do like the design of the horses. Freaking awesome, especially the ghost one looks so cool. We'll look at that in a minute. Its hooves are separate from its legs, and it's kind of like this floating area between it. Great design. Top tier for sure, I do believe. All right, so taking a look at this one here. So it's not going to have a great combat power. It is going to be sitting at 2,575 attack, 164, defense 162, or 162 for both, and then stamina 225. Could be good for the Ultra League, could be good, but you're going to see where it's going to come into performance when it fuses here. The moves, I wouldn't call them the best in the world, they're not the worst either. So yeah, but let's go ahead and just take a look at the fusion here to see what we do have. We'll go ahead and take a look at the Ice Rider. Okay, that's going to be Psychic and Ice. Okay, dang, the Ice Horse actually looks amazing too. Now this is crazy stats. Combat power is going to be 4,788, attack 268, defense 264, and stamina 205. So this thing is actually freaking stacked. Look at that. Those stats are unbelievably great. But what moves does it have? Well, let's see. Subject to change. Remember this. Confusion, Takedown, Psyshock, Psychic, Avalanche, and Energy Ball. Not bad. Okay, Confusion, sure. A lot of steel types in the Master League, so that's going to be resisted by quite a bit of the steel types, but hey, you know how it works. You do have Avalanche there for that coverage, I suppose, so pretty nice. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the one that I like the most here, and that is going to be the Shadow Rider. Let's go. So this is going to be a fuse of the horses with the big-headed Mother Nature animal thing. I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about these. With the Akuma necklace that it does have, the beads, it looks like Akuma's thing a little bit. All right, so great design there, great design. Like I said, I love how the hooves are separate from the legs there. That's why I'm staying on that picture for a minute. I was just kind of admiring it. This one's crazy. Max combat power, 5,132, attack 324, defense 194, and stamina 205. Damn stacked. The thing is absolutely stacked up and looking great here. So they did not mention these coming out for GoFest, so don't get hyped. They didn't say they were coming for GoFest. They were just found within the data to be able to fuse in the future. We'll probably get these at the end of next year, or maybe even next year, who knows. Confusion and Takedown, Psyshock, Shadow Ball, Psychic, and Energy Ball. I guess that's okay. I mean, you know, whatever, it is what it is. I'm not complaining about it because who knows if this is all going to even stick or what, but more than likely, yes, it probably will. All right, so there you frickin' go, folks. I'm pretty excited about this. Get hyped for the fusion. And if you're like, oh, they released them, they're, you know, Kyurem Black and White, we're gonna catch them. And I don't blame you, because exactly that's what happened by accident when they accidentally released those. And my gosh, how do you release blockbuster Pokemon like that by accident? That just shows you, like, you know, there's a lot of amazing people over at Niantic that are very intelligent. I'm not saying nobody isn't over there, but somebody is definitely incompetent and screwing up or doing something, or maybe intentionally trying to make their name tarnished. I don't know. It doesn't make sense because they're constantly doing these things as if like there's only like a handful of people playing their game as opposed to millions of people upon every day. It's like, what are you guys actually doing over there? Get it together. But hey, there you have it, folks. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Really do appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.